Desi here with a stress buster for you. Now, would you like to know how to have a healthier heart and a better brain? Well, I'm going to share with you how you can do that. And it's based on the study and research by Dr. Michael Miller, who wrote the book, Heal Your Heart. And he was so gracious to allow me to put this research in my own book, Do You Work with the Living Dead? And he was also gracious to do a stress buster with me on my YouTube channel. But this is what happened. Dr. Miller and his colleagues took 20 participants into a room and they hooked them up to some medical equipment. And what they wanted to do was measure the blood vessels. They wanted to see what would happen to them. And so the first thing that he did was have them watch the first 15 minutes of a very violent movie, which happened to be Saving Private Ryan, which is a pretty violent and stressful movie in the first 15 minutes. Well, what they found was so interesting. So the blood vessels did this. They constricted. So look at this normal one and look at this one. The blood vessels constricted. And so what happened was the blood vessels that constricted impeded the blood flow to the heart and to the brain. Now, if you look on the inside of this, the lining is called the endothelium. And this is what happens to your endothelium. Plaque or cholesterol forms on your endothelium. So I have this Play-Doh here just so that you can see what it looks like. Again, if your blood vessels constrict and you have that cholesterol, it's going to cause havoc with your body because it can kickstart a heart attack, stroke. It can make your blood pressure go really high. So having stress is not good for your health. Then a couple days later, he took the same participants into a room, but this time after they were all hooked up to medical equipment, he had them watch a funny movie. And it is so fascinating what happened. So let's take a look at our normal blood vessel, and then let's look at what happened to their blood vessels after they were laughing. They dilated. That's called vasodilation. The blood vessels opened up. And anytime your blood vessels open up, you're going to get more oxygen and more blood that's going to your brain. It's going to go to your heart, and you're going to feel better. You're going to think better. Now remember that endothelium lining? This is what happens when you laugh. Your brain releases those endorphins. Those endorphins are going to send a signal to that endothelium. And then there's going to be a chemical reaction, which is nitric oxide. Again, that causes the blood vessels to open up. So you want those blood vessels to open up so you're going to feel better. Now, it's interesting that a child laughs on average 400 times a day, whereas an adult only laughs on average 4 times. Hey, there's something wrong with that. Why does a child laugh so much more? Because a child lives in the moment. And because we live such busy lives, we get stressed out, we're on the go all the time, we don't always live in the moment. And so if you start living in the moment, you're going to start finding funnier things in life. And you also need to be more intentional about finding things to laugh about. Again, if you laugh more in your life, you're going to be healthier and you're going to feel so much better. My name is Desi, and I'm the Attitude Adjuster.